Hey! Hey there everyone, this is Raocal playing some Vip4, 5, 6, no 5, the one in the middle. You might be wondering, whoa, why does your goal life suddenly like the exact reverse of the other time? It's a secret I'm gonna keep to myself and cherish for the rest of our lives. Or something. It's pretty neat that I think that it's pretty clear here that we are entering into the end game. You can tell sort of like by the decor there. And also it's nice that World 6's castle is like in its own little sub-map. Catastrophe! It's gonna be catastrophical. Catastrophe. Whoa, whoa, what's the switch there for? Well, let's... okay. Wait, so you just turn randomly? Why are there switches every... Well, anyways, okay, so the gimmick here is... Whoa! Mushroom, that make me invisible, but I am invisible before. Okay, this is kind of weird. Although I do beg the question, why... Okay, I guess it's like it's both on a timer and you can press it sometimes. This is weird. So, okay, so I'm invisible, but I mean, I see the rest of the world around me, so it's not that bad. It looks like I can just kind of wait around once it's silenced. Where am I? Okay, like I can sort of wait around when it's silence time, but when it's invisible time, however, is when I might want to start to worry. And I have no idea how I managed to do that, but I'm not going to complain too much. So yeah, we got Castlevania music. Whoa, you're so silly changing the light like that. You are quite a wacky guy. It's like if the gimmick used to be just the switches, but then at some point it also added a timer, so because, you know, otherwise you yourself as a player has no reason to switch the thing around. I don't know, it's kind of confusing. Because it's like, yeah, the timer and the switches are like on completely different timers or something. It's weird. It's strange, and it's beyond description. Other than weird and strange, which I suppose are descriptives in themselves. Well, I got the 4th Dragon Coin, even though that helped absolutely nobody. I can be proud of that! I take them as they come, and then when you get hit, you just kind of run. There is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And I'm still gonna miss the drop, because I don't know why. Like, even if I could see there, I would have dropped there anyways, because, I don't know, I have no judgment thing when I think that I should not be falling off of the thing. Oh wait, those are solid from underneath. Like, that's the thing, those blocks, they're not solid from the side, but I guess they are from underneath. I think Catastrophe is a bit of an exaggeration. What? How did that work? Well, whatever. I can see maybe some of the times where I fell was because I wasn't ducking or something. I don't know. It's hard to say. What am I doing? Why did I do that? That was dumb. That's essentially tailor-made for you to stop moving from time to time and wait until it's safe, so you know, instead I'm gonna be playing it by moving all the time and never, ever, ever, absolutely ever waiting around for anything, even though it would have made me probably beat this section of this particular castle by now. And like, it doesn't feel as being that hard at all. Basically, the base level design isn't that hard. It's myself that is making it more difficult than it is via the gimmick, because it's a gimmick, you know, that makes you want to wait around a little bit, while I'm the style of player that rushes around forward a lot, you know, progress forever progress. If there's no progress, then you are no friend of mine. And the rest of the song doesn't have anything to do with the rest of that. Wow. You know what? I bet some of my hits there were caused by that exact situation. Where am I? I wasn't sure if I was on the switch or like on the block. I couldn't tell because you see, when the switches are set to off, you can't see Mario anymore, and it's like in the shadows or something. It's pretty neat gimmick. I don't know if you've ever heard about it before, but it's pretty clever, and I do wonder how it's been made. You know, it's pretty neat and stuff. Yeah, I don't want to get hit by that mace. That mace with a face that doesn't even have a face. I can't trust it as a mace. Amazing! I'm sorry. Don't be stupid, Raocal. Don't be stupid, Raocal. Don't be stupid, Raocal. Don't be don't stupid be Get the midpoint first, you big ninny. Come on. Show at least some, like some form of bootleg common sense here. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, so you can only come through the Catastrophe pipe when the lights are on. You got Metroid doors going on in the background. We got moving spike. Why are the colored Metroid doors? I don't know. We saw her suddenly in Super Metroid, the superiest of all video games. And that's not true. There's okay. So I think I ran in Charlie there. It's somewhat difficult to say. Somewhat, maybe. But you know, I start back here, so that's okay. So see, that was just like, okay, let's get acquainted with our new environs, by which I mean just jumping all the enemies. I don't want to kill all... Oh, that was just dumb. Also, the Charlie moved away. It's like, killing Charlie enemy types takes a while. So, as you've all noticed in the past, I am not one, unless it's like very low ceilings or something, I am not one to meticulously kill every single enemy that's in my way. I kill enemies that are very explicitly in my way, and that's about it. And wow, I don't know, this part of the level seems to be a lot more difficult to deal with while invisible. Like, you know, the first part, honestly, except for the cubes over the pits, being invisible or not, I had enough situational awareness most of the time that it didn't make that big of a difference. But here it seems to be making more, maybe rushing forward more, it's gonna help, because that seems to be the case for some reason. I'm being pursued by a man. If he was like a rabbit or something, I wouldn't mind, but the fact that he's a man just changes the whole enchilada, you know, so I'm just gonna hang around on top of this block. It's coming out of that butt! That's some Chozo farts. That's hilarious. And stinky. And murderous. Biological refuse are like, and we don't want to you know, make them witness to that, I guess. Taking risks around Chozo poop. No, let's not go that strong. Let's not further some stereotypes that don't exist. You know, fantasy racial stereotypes, probably. Man, that was because of the invisibility, man. Whoops! Well, you know, that was totally on purpose. That happened. Where's that Podobo? Wasn't there a Podobo here? Podobo's gone. Where is Podobo? Waiting for Podobo. I don't like that guy. I don't like... What? Really? That's really what I did? That's really what I managed to do somehow? Little guy, you're underneath me. Call a little guy to enemies that are the tallest, because it's fractal psychology. Man, here I should just stay. Okay, yeah. I was too, like, concentrated on my little gag that I thought they really came out of the lower end, but no, they come from like one block above. Do not worry, you know? See? I'm gonna be safe. Look how safe I was. Up until I got stuck between claw and hand there. Way to go. That video games sometimes are all about doing nearly impossible things, such as bobbing your head exaggeratedly in You're invisible! Just like me! I have found a brother! And yet, here I go, destroying him wantonly. That guy just fell in the hole. I think it's because there's no lava, or, you know, whatever. So the... Man... What? Okay, because see, I heard the pshung, because the light switch sound effect, of course, is the sound of you spin bouncing on something. That's pretty obvious. I don't know why. Well, I think it's like it's very difficult apparently to make custom sound effects, which is why a lot of custom stuff like reuses pre-existing sound effects, which is like you know, when you think about the deeper ends of hacking Marios and whatnot, it's not something you really think about, I guess. What is going on here? What are you hiding from me, my friend? I guess I want to go down there. Oh no, you woke up! Betrayal in Denmark, of all places. Oh, okay, we just kind of go through there. And windy. Windy, windy, windy. It just kind of clips through me. Oh wow, so I'm gonna have to do the whole thingy. Of course, my reaction is to be all like, well, I've got to the end once, so now it's super easy. I'm just gonna rush through the whole thing with zero effort. And the net result is me dying all the time all over the place here. See, so I need to not do that if I can help it. I still know the pattern of everything. I just need to, you know, re-get the part of my brain that internalized all that information and redo what I did in the past, which shouldn't be that hard, you know? It's not, this isn't exactly rocket surgery hard. It's in fact surprisingly, well again, like it's surprisingly simple. The level is difficult because of the gimmick, but the level construction itself isn't nearly that bad. It's not, I wouldn't call it like super simple or anything either. There's a nice mix of like opponents and enemies and whatnot, but like it's not a romp either. There are, you know, genuine obstacles, and here it's gonna ask me to jump on a, you know, Cool's head, which is, yeah, because there's no lava, the potobos can only hop once. Afterwards they just fall in the pit and disappear. So the potobos are there to scare you and very little else, which is good to remember. Is it something that I'm gonna have to remember? I'm gonna go ahead and say probably. Oh jeez, I probably shouldn't do these concentrated aim diving bits while in the process of being blinded with science or physically, you know, and let's not be difficult. So, windy, windy, windy. It certainly is windy today. My real concern here is Lord Maestro Podobo. Yeah. But it looks like its pattern is super limited, but that doesn't stop me from making very bad decisions. But it looks like the potobos go in this very exact pattern, so if I wanted to be cheap, I could literally just stay here and like stay here ducking until Wendy is in like this pipe or the one beside, and I will always be safe until she props up and hurts me, I guess. So I need to make sure that it's all timed together. Like here I probably should have just went for the pounce, but was afraid of the Podobo. Yeah, I need to jump way earlier than I was hopping, but I wasn't for some reason. Also, I'm kind of afraid of Poto Master. You know, sometimes the timing with the uprising and the Podobo is very close. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do some murder. Just casual murder. Nothing too serious. No, I'm not. I can get out of it whenever I want. I'm not like pro or anything. It's just something I like to do to wind down, like after work or something. Nothing to get worried about here. It's not gonna consume my life and ruin my marriage and somehow obfuscate the fish living in a bowl somewhere. I don't have a fish bowl. That's crazy. Cast a message here. You know, we got Boone going all. And boom goes the castle. Sucks to be Wendy. All that's left is to destroy the last castle. And so Boom's starting, running towards to Bowser's castle. However is all in all caps here. I probably should have screamed it, but I didn't. But whoa, whoa, whoa! Earthquake, earthquake! Oh, Now that's clever. That is super clever. It's like, yeah, you beat the boss. Well, look at that. We got some reverse load-bearing walls here. We got a choice. We can go in this gate or we can go in this gate. What will I choose? Oh no, I don't know. Well, the list suggests me to do the left pass. So, sorry to spoil the pudding there, but we'll be going to the left. This is raocow playing Vip5, and the end game just got endgamier. Endgamier. That's a very fancy castle. Oh look, it says Vip right above the door. I don't know if you can see it well. Considering it's red against blue, you'd think you could see it pretty well, but you know, it's because it's so tiny. Anyways, this is raocow. See y'all!